mostly celebrated Ethiopian festival. This year's Meskel is being celebrated by different people. Hundreds of thousands are gathered here to celebrate Meskel festival.
Now only Meskel. Meskel is unique. I will tell all the people all the world, come to Ethiopia for the Meskel.
What makes it unique?
What is unique? Everything is unique. You are unique. Ethiopia is unique.
And you are also wearing Ethiopian traditional clothes.
Yes.
Why? Why? How?
Because I want celebrate like you.
And tell us what you learned from this event. And you said this is your second time. And what makes the difference this year's celebration from the last year?
I know you celebrate because you want find the true cross from Saint Helena. Yes, this is the point of this celebration. I know a lot of Ethiopia. I've write a book about Ethiopia. So
tell me your name and where are you from?
My name is Victor. I am coming from Moscow, Russia.
And is it your first time to be in Ethiopia?
Yes, for sure.
And how did you see this event?
This is amazing. When I come, I read a lot about this festival, and I know that it was one of the best and biggest festival in the world, like Orthodox. Also, Russians Orthodox too. You know that, yes? And that is most important for me.
And have you celebrated such event before somewhere in your country or elsewhere in Africa?
No, we don't have something like that. We have another traditional, but that's my first time, and I hope everything will be great.
My name is Tony Espadas, and I'm from Barcelona, from Spain.
And how did you get this event? Have you take part in this event, such event in Ethiopia? Is this your first time to come in Ethiopia?
No, it's not the first time I'm in Ethiopia. I've been here many times because I love this country. So I used to work here also. So I have my office not far from here in Meskel Square. And yeah, I've been here before, and I know it's an amazing event. So I'm sure we will enjoy it.
And what do you say about this event?
So I've been here in Addis before, and it was amazing. Yeah, I really enjoyed. I know how the people believe here in Ethiopia. So yeah, it's for me that something special, something nice. I have experienced some kind of events. Also in our country we have some religious events, but it's not like that. I know how important is this event.
And what is your message to Ethiopian people?
Your Holiness, your graces.
So look, this. My message to Ethiopian people is a good question, because I used to travel in Ethiopia in the last 22 years, and I used to work here. I have my company is a travel agency. I know this time you are suffering a lot, because I know about the conflict in Tigray and about different issues you have. So, but for me it's sad, because I know you are always friendly. The people in Ethiopia, I love this country. I fall in love with this country 22 years ago, and still coming every single year. So just I want to say, okay, take care of yourself, because the country is amazing and the people also is friendly, all of you. So this is my message. For me, it's a good experience to stay here right now and to enjoy with all of you about this ceremony. So I'm happy for that. Okay. You're welcome.
Thank you very much. Tell me your name and where are you from?
My name is Agnieszka. I'm from Poland. I'm 5 times in Ethiopia. I love Ethiopia. It's the second time when I celebrate the Meskel. First time I was the Harar, but it was the Muslim city, so Addis is amazing. It's amazing people. I'm very excited. I saw everything there, and I'm very exciting.
Look, we are now in the rain. It is raining, but people are still courageous. What do you say about?
Yeah, I know, because this belief is very strong for the people. They don't mind about the weather, they don't mind about the rain, so they are going to enjoy and they are going to make the celebration as normal.
Do you come back again for the third time, or this is the final?
I wish. I will be very happy if I will be in Ethiopia every year.
By the way, do you have any culture like this in your country?
I'm Christian also, but we don't celebrate the festival like in Ethiopia.
So, if you compare Ethiopian culture with your culture, what do you say?
No, it's different. No, we don't celebrate like this. We celebrate Christmas, but only in the church, no on the street.
So when you come back to your country, what do you tell about Ethiopia to your people?
Come back. I will tell every people go to Ethiopia and celebrate the Meskel.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. አመሰግናለሁ.
Thank you. That's good.
I love this country, so my message is I always try to motivate them to come to Ethiopia and to visit the country. I know in this moment some places are not easy to visit, but for the rest also we can travel. I'm going to travel tomorrow to the south, and I know it's safe. I know we can travel, so I want to motivate them to come here.
Okay, my name is John Hunter, and I'm from New York City.
Tell me about this event.
About this event, Meskel. Well, I didn't know very much about Meskel except that it was a national celebration and the most important national celebration of the year. Therefore, we planned our trip so that we would be here during the celebration. And now we're experiencing it firsthand, and it's amazing.
How long are you here?
Well, these are the last few days of our trip. We arrived in August, and we've been here all of September, and we leave the end of September. I'm African American, and 3 years ago we traveled to West Africa, to Ghana, Togo, and Benin, and I wanted to return to Africa. We both wanted to return to Africa, and we thought Ethiopia would be a good choice because of its culture, because of its people, because of its all the things to do here. But there's been much more here than we even imagined. The country is absolutely beautiful. It is absolutely beautiful. We've traveled to the south, to the east, and to the north as far as we could with the war in the north. We went as far north as Gondar. And everywhere we went, we were amazed by how beautiful the country is, how wonderful the hotels and tourist facilities are, and how much there is to see, and how welcoming and beautiful the Ethiopian people are.
Thank you. Introduce yourself first.
Harold Kuden from New York City. We have, depending on religions, each religion has their own. I would say nothing like this, though. We have Christmas and we have what we call Thanksgiving. We celebrate various holidays, but I've never seen anything like this.
And what do you say when people come together like this and celebrate events and learn each other different things from each other? What do you say about such interaction?
I wish there was more of it. We don't have enough of it in our country, especially now with all the problems we're having.
And do you know about Ethiopia before?
I would say very little. You know, we knew of the fact that Ethiopia was the only Central African country that wasn't colonized. You know, the Italians tried. We knew about Haile Selassie and his importance both for the League of Nations and for creating a country. But basically, U.S. Americans don't know very much about outside the United States.
And finally, if you have any message to Ethiopian people?
I'd say advertise, advertise, advertise. And not just simply talking about, you know, the unusual tribes in the South, but about the total country and the beauty. incredibly beautiful, which has really surprised me because we don't hear about the beauty of the country.
If you can also say something to your people.
I would say thank you for welcoming us so well and for treating us. I mean, everywhere we went, we've been welcomed.
Final message is I hope more people visit Ethiopia, and I think Ethiopia should promote itself more effectively. Show how beautiful the country is, how wonderful the people are, and how amazing things like this are. If only people know, I think they would come. Okay.
Especially for Americans who are white, it's important to come to countries to see that people who are black are the president, as well as every level in the government and every level of the country, to experience themselves as a total minority and to see what it is like. I think, yes, that I think it's a very successful country, and I think now it's creating its own government that I think could be a good model for the rest of the world, because a lot has been done. From what we've gathered in the last 3 years, your Prime Minister has added 5 new universities to this country, and at a speed that we don't know about in our country. And the fact that dormitories are being built and that people are having a chance to get ahead. So I think all of this was something I knew nothing about. And because what we're getting is a distorted view of Ethiopia. Because unfortunately our country is supporting Tigray and supporting a small minority and not really focusing on the beauty of this country and how progressive it's becoming.
People from Nigeria, Kenya, and different parts of the country and also different parts of the continent are coming here to celebrate Meskel, a very and mostly celebrated event here in Ethiopia. It is really my pleasure to get you today.
I mean, same here. It's a pleasure meeting you.
And tell me your name and where you're from.
My name is Watermeyer from Ghana, but I'm an African.
And tell me about Ethiopia first. How do you know Ethiopia?
I know Ethiopia is a land of opportunity. I know Ethiopia is the land that never got colonized. I know it's Addis Ababa is the new flower. I mean, I've been here more than 10 times, and it's always feel at home anytime I come in here, you know.
And what do you say about today's event?
Today's event is something that I really want to experience for the first time because I've never been in the country while there's a festival going on. So knowing that it's an Orthodox festival of which I think so many Africans from different African countries don't know. So me experiencing it, literally, let me tell you something. I was dancing here, and they told me that you don't have to dance because this is so spiritual. So you have to hold your hands like this and then move it like this. So I think it's one of the experiences that I will never ever forget.
And you are one of the guys who is proud of Africa, and this is one of the things that we are sustaining African strength in. And say something about this.
I just want to tell Africans that before your country, you are an African. So don't see the borders. Move to every country in Africa and claim it as your home. I'm in Ethiopia. I don't look like a foreigner. Definitely you look like me. And even being with the people, it's something that you will never ever get anywhere. So I want to encourage more Africans to go beyond their countries and experience other cultures and embrace the people. That's it.
And you are one of the young guys who are aspiring and striving to unite Africa. You know, you too. You are a popular person.
Yeah.
And what do you say about African unity?
Yeah.
As you said, Ethiopia is one of an independent country in the continent.
Yeah. I would say that as one African country, you would definitely not be strong. But coming together as one to face the West will be the best thing ever. You know, they always tell us that you have gold, you are special. They tell you that you have diamond, you are special. But they're not telling us that we should put our resources together as one African country. I mean, Africa should not be a continent. It should be a country because we are the same everywhere. We don't need visas to come in here. Let me tell you one of the things that I love about Ethiopia. Ethiopia, when Abe came to power, he said any African that is coming to Ethiopia, you get visa on arrival. You don't need to apply visa in your country, which I think so many Africans need to learn from, because when we come together, we are powerful.
And Africa is a country that your forefather Kwame Nkrumah found, and tell me about that.
I mean, Nkrumah has been my biggest inspiration. I feel like I'm doing what Nkrumah couldn't finish by uniting Africans. I mean, I am traveling within Africa just to tell Africans that we are one. Kwame Nkrumah is a legend. Kwame Nkrumah is somebody that I think we've never had one of his own to today. So I believe that, I mean, if you can get 10 Kwame Nkrumahs in Africa, Africa will be great.
And today you're wearing Ethiopian traditional clothes.
Exactly.
I think this is the way that we unify Africa.
Exactly.
And how do Africa share culture like this festival to each other and learn many things from each other?
One more time. If you don't travel within African countries, you will never know. And that is why I decided to travel to come and find out what is going on in Ethiopia. If I didn't come here, I would definitely not know. And that's why I'm doing a video to share to other Africans that in Ethiopia, there's a festival called Meskel Festival where Ethiopians come together to celebrate. So I think Africans need to learn from each other, man, and embrace each other's culture. That's what I'm going to say.
Let me leave you and leave your final message.
My final message is that when we unite, we are powerful. See a brother from another African country as your brother, not an enemy. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
And it's a pleasure meeting you once again.
Meskel is being celebrated by different people. Hundreds of thousands are gathered here to celebrate Meskel festival. Here, not only Ethiopian, but also other African and other world people are celebrating this event.
It's an NGO called the China Foundation for Poverty Alleviation. I get the information from the internet, but the first time I got it is from my team partner, my friend, local friend. He just texted me and he said that, Emma, you should enjoy it, and it's very different. Yeah. Actually, there are so many festivals in China. You know, yeah, we have a long history in China, and yeah, it's the kind of theme. You know, Ethiopia has a long history, but the difference is for this activity, it concerns some religion elements. Yeah, but you can find little in China, so it's a fresh for me. Yeah, totally new. Yeah, definitely. There are so many colorful, you know, traditional clothes, especially in the southern of China. But in not kind of like Ethiopia, you know, it's so unique. So I just asked my friend to buy some traditional clothes for me. So to show some respect, you know, I want to involve it, and I want to experience more, and I want to get involved and to know Ethiopia more. Yeah.
My name is Ikechi Uko. I'm from Nigeria.
And tell me about this event.
Meskel. It's my first time of participating at Meskel, and I find it extremely exciting to be here today. I have never seen this many people turned out so pretty with different dresses, different colors. Is a good show of Ethiopian rich heritage and culture. So I've enjoyed being here today.
Ethiopia is so unique, and I love Ethiopia. You know, yeah, this time is very difficult, but I just choose to fly from China to Ethiopia at this time because I love it so much, and I love Indra with Shiro, thieves, so many, and all the people here are so friendly and give me so much comfort. So I really love it. Thank you, I'm Stickinalu. Malika Meskel.
What do you say about African culture in general?
African culture is the biggest gift God gave to Africa, and it will be good for Africans to keep that culture. It is an intangible asset. It is something that cannot be seen or done anywhere else outside of Africa. So Africans should continue to grow their culture because the world doesn't have it, and the world needs to come to Africa to see Africa.
And how should Ethiopia share its culture to the rest of African countries, and the other African countries share culture to each other?
You know, most African countries were colonized by Europeans and have corrupted a little bit of their culture. But Ethiopia has kept its culture real for hundreds of years. So Ethiopia needs to bring more Africans here to see that it is possible to preserve something that is essentially African for years and years and years. So I actually am proud of what Ethiopia is doing. You have kept this going on for hundreds of years. So I say congratulations to Ethiopia.
And Nigeria, your country Nigeria has authors, those who have a big name, like Chinua Achebe. And how should Africa write its culture? I know Chinua Achebe is a popular person in Africa. How should we write our culture to the rest of the world?
Chinua Achebe helped Nigeria by writing things all apart. There are Chinua Achebes in Ethiopia. We have to find them. They have to tell the Ethiopian story. They have to tell the African story. If Chinua Achebe did not write the story, the European would have told us how we lived. But Chinua Achebe, Wolosho Inka, Chimamanda, they are telling the Nigerian story. So Ethiopians have to tell the Ethiopian story so that nobody will misinterpret us. We are original. This is the origin of mankind. We should be the ones telling the story about the world, not just about Africa.
Please tell to your country about Ethiopia.
Okay. My people are there for Addis Ababa. We dey do Meskel. So I dey invite una, make una come join me next year for Meskel in Ethiopia. Well done, oh. We do.
Different world people are also come here to celebrate Meskel with Ethiopian people. Ethiopia is unique because it is not colonized by the Western people. That's why it is proud of Africa. Thank you very much. Introduce yourself to my audience.
Okay. My name is Igbinosa Aituame. I'm from Nigeria.
And how did you see this event?
Oh, it's a very colorful event, very beautiful. This is my first time of experiencing the Meskel Festival, and you can see everybody is so happy. It is a colorful event. I know Ethiopians, you love your culture, you are so passionate about your culture, and I'm happy that you are driving your culture through tourism. And what I would say about your tourism has good potential, but what is needed is for you to take it further, not just within, but to other parts of the continent, to Asia, to Europe and other parts of the world, so that people can come and experience the culture of the Ethiopians.
And do you know about Ethiopia before, and how did you get here?
Well, this is my third time of visiting Ethiopia, but this is my first time of experiencing this particular festival. and it's really very nice.
And what do you say to Nigerian people when you come back?
Well, I will tell them that Ethiopian is a place to visit where you can enjoy the rich culture of Africa as well as the Ethiopian people. And your airline, Ethiopian Airlines, they've been doing so well in promoting not just your country but also your tourism potential. And actually they are the ones that brought us here to have the feel of Ethiopian culture, of your tourism site, as well as the safety of your airline. Ethiopian Airlines is doing very well. They are making Africa proud, and I will continue to urge the government to continue to encourage the airline and of course do more about promoting your tourism to the outside world. Ethiopian has a rich cultural heritage like every other part of the continent, African continent. Nigeria, we also have rich cultural heritage. So in order for us to understand each other's culture, it is important that we invite different countries of the world to your various festivals so that they will learn from it. If, for instance, Nigeria is invited to this culture, they will also display their cultural heritage. You will learn from me, I learn from you. So cultural exchange will help Africans themselves and the rest of the world to understand the African culture and borrow a leaf from it. So it is important not just to write our tradition and culture in the books. Let's see it, witness it, and practice it.
Your final message?
Well, I will encourage that we do more of promoting tourism in Africa to the other parts of the world. Let's not just sit down and fold our hands. We can make a lot of money out of tourism through our culture, cultural exchange, and visits to different parts of Africa.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
I wish you all the best.
Thank you.